Hey guys, this is Jeff at eljefereviews, and I'm back again with a new tech review for you this week. This week we will be looking at the Seneo SA014 wireless fast charging pad that I picked up on Amazon a couple days ago. So let's go ahead and dive in and take a quick look at it. Alright, so what we've got here is the Seneo PA014 fast wireless charger pad. I already popped it out of the box to make things quicker for you guys. So this is the charging pad itself. You can see. So it's actually very simple, pretty straightforward. It says fast charge there on the back of it. We've got a LED light right here that lights up green when it's charging, and then the light actually turns off when you're finished charging. From there, so you can see it's got a micro USB port in the back, which is your standard port that you find on most phones aside from Apple. You know, your Samsung, LG, and you know, your other phones like that of that style. So that comes in the box. You also get a fairly heavy duty USB cable. It's a USB-A to a micro USB, about 3 feet long or so. And actually very thick, so it doesn't feel cheap or flimsy. It's actually a fairly decent cable, better than what I've seen. So some of the other devices I've picked up have come with really skinny cables that I don't trust, but that one's actually fairly nice. The only other thing it comes with is your user manual, multi-language, kind of gives you some tips and stuff on how to use it, but it's pretty straightforward. It's a self-explanatory device. But yeah, let's get into it so you guys can see it in action. There we are. So we got it connected. We've got a nice blue LED light there that you can see. I believe that's just to confirm that you've got it plugged in correctly. All right, so let's go ahead and throw this Galaxy S7 here right down to the base there. As you can see, it's already charging. And as you can see right there, it's actually doing the fast wireless charging. So it does support that on the Galaxy series phones from S6 Edge, the S7, the S7 Edge, the S8, and the S8 Plus. It does support the fast wireless charging on there. Most of the other QI or Qi enabled devices, it'll charge them at regular speed. So it does do that for your other phones, the LG, Motorola, your Google phones, the Nokias as well. So that does support, if it's a Qi enabled device, then it will charge it for sure. So it does works fairly well. It actually works pretty quickly. I tested it out last night. My S7 was at 30%. From 30% to 100%, it took about an hour and 20 minutes or so, which is a hair slower than being wired in, but not by much. The other nice thing too is actually this particular wireless charger has dual coils. I believe one up here and one here, so you can charge this either way. You can have it set like this, and there you see it's doing its charge again. So like say you want to watch videos while it's charging, maybe you have this on your desk, at work, or wherever you decide to have this charger, it'll still charge, and you can do your thing, watch YouTube or Netflix or whatever you may be watching on there. So it's one of the nice features that I definitely like about it. So like I said before, it does work on all your Qi enabled devices at regular speed. On the Samsung devices, it's going to do the fast wireless charging as long as you have it connected to either your factory Samsung charger, which is either Quick Charge 2.0 or Quick Charge 3.0, or if you have an off-brand one, say Anker or Aukey or one of the other brands out there. As long as it's a QC 2.0 or QC 3.0 charger, it will do the fast wireless charging on the Samsung devices. Some of the pros that I've seen so far with this guy, the 2 coils is nice. That way you can charge whether it's horizontal or vertical. It's actually very compact and unobtrusive. You know, so you could have it, you know, off to the side on your desk. It doesn't take up much space. You know, it's fairly small. I mean, you know, it's not that big. Your phone pretty much hides it completely when it's on there. So, you know, it's very compact. So, and it's subtle. You know, I find it aesthetically pleasing, with the exception of this fast charge writing on it. I'm not a fan of that, but that's, you know, just my opinion. You might like it, so that's entirely up to you. This phone, it's, you know, it has a case on it. This is an OtterBox, and it charges right through it, no problems. If you have one of those magnetic phone holders that has a magnet or a piece of metal inside here, that won't work. So I tried that to test it out, and yeah, it definitely will not charge through that. So that interferes with the wireless charging. So I would take a note of that. It does automatically shut off when it's done. So I was watching it when it was doing its charging. The green light stays lit up until it's done, and then it turns off and it stops charging. So that's a nice feature. You can kind of leave your phone on there overnight. It'll charge till it's done and turn itself off. So that's a nice safety feature, which I like. And I even, you know, shot this company an email just asking some questions. They responded within hours on a Sunday. So they offer excellent customer service. You can actually read the reviews on Amazon where people, you know, say the same thing. They're very responsive. You know, people who've had issues, they've taken care of them very quickly. I haven't had a problem yet, so that's so far so good. The only con that I see so far with this is that it does not include an AC adapter. So they do include the USB cable, but you have to supply your own wall adapter. So that can be trouble if, you know, you don't happen to have one for some reason. But most phones, you know, all phones include a wall charger, so you can use your own. So that can be a con for some. For me, I'm not really sweating it because I already have a, you know, QC 2.0 charger, so it's not a big deal for me. If you don't already have one, that can be an issue for you for sure, because they run anywhere from like $8 to $15. Some are even more than that. It's like I said, it's not a con for me, but for some. So just be forewarned. You know, it does not include an AC adapter in the box. Right now, you can find this on Amazon for $17.49 with free shipping. If you have Prime, you can get it for, you know, in 2 days for free. I'll definitely be leaving you know, links below in the comment section, so you guys can check that out on Amazon if it's something that you want to look into picking up for yourselves. But overall, you know, living with it for a few days, I really like it. It's very, you know, it looks nice on my desk. It kind of matches the motif that I have going here. So yeah, I like it. You know, check it out if you guys are into it. All right, guys, so that wraps up this week's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit like and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more content in the future. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. I'll also be providing links to the products on Amazon in the description box down below. Aside from that, if you guys have time, shoot me a follow on Instagram and on Facebook and Twitter at eljefereviews. Aside from that, I hope everybody has a great week, and I will see you guys next time.